What's going on? It's your girl Juan Marley, and you're officially tuned in to Unplugged DMV.
Welcome to another episode of Unplugged DMV. I am Tania Danae, and today we have been blessed with the presence of Juan Marley.
Hey.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm good. We are pleased to have you here today.
Thank you. I'm
and we're
glad to
looking
be here.
forward to getting to know you a little more.
Okay.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, how you guys started with music, how long you have been doing music.
Okay. So I started. Well, I'm sorry. First of all, I'm Juan Marley. I'm from Washington D.C. Uptown is definitely where I was born and raised. If you don't know, now you do. I've been doing music since I was about. Well, I've been singing since I was about 5. I've been pursuing it professionally since about 2018, but I did talent shows and things like that. It was in choir throughout school and everything.
So what made you take so long to actually pursue it, as a serious passion?
So when I first got out of high school, I did join a go-go band called Mixed Emotions.
Really?
We were a no-name band, but you couldn't tell us we wasn't, close to the top. But I tried that as soon as I got out of high school, and then I got pregnant with my now 9-year-old daughter, Naomi, and it just took a back seat for a while. So once my mom passed in 2014, it took me a while to get back into doing music, and once I did, I decided it was finally time to put it out there.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit about your motherhood and the challenges that you faced. I love when I can connect with a woman on the motherhood tip and you pursuing your passion. So how has that experience been for you?
So far it hasn't been that bad. I do expect, once things start to take off for it to get a little more hectic. But as of right now, we still in our little bubble. I still get as much time as I can with my baby girl when I'm not at work and not, doing shows or not in the studio. But we definitely still get a lot of bonding time right now. So I'm enjoying that before things really start to take off.
So what's your key, note to yourself as far as, balancing, Juan Marley, the singer, from mommy?
Just making sure that I just connect with her as much as I can. She knows that Juan Marley will never come before me being her mother. And, we have a really good relationship. I talk to her. She's into my music as well. So I know eventually she's going to decide she wants to do something in that field. So that's how we're going to keep our connection going, me keeping her involved as much as I can.
Yeah. And I know that has to be such a great feeling. I know it is for me as a mom when my son watches my shows or can see, oh, Mommy, you're on YouTube.
Yep.
So describe that feeling when, when you can see her priceless reaction to one of your songs. I know it has to feel good.
It does. It does feel good. Part of me is like, little girl, you really shouldn't be listening to your mama music. But
why do you feel that way? Because sometimes it's inappropriate, or?
Yes, it's definitely not for anybody under consenting age. But I do feel proud that she's proud of me for pursuing it. She tells all her classmates, all of her classmates and her teachers, they even listen to my music and they even come up, oh, you sing so beautifully. I'm like, okay, I appreciate it. Baby girl out there promoting me more than I'm promoting myself.
Right. So, when the time comes, because we like to speak things into existence. So when the time comes and, you're traveling a lot and, doing shows in different cities, and do you see yourself getting a nanny to come on a road with you, or would you leave her home and then just come back and forth? Because a lot of artists, suffer with that as far as not knowing what's the right option or the best option. So what do you see yourself doing when you make it? Because you will.
When I make it, I don't know. I've gone over that a few times in my mind. Part of me wants to say it'll be better for her to be grounded and for her to be with one of my family members while I'm traveling. But the selfish part of me is like, no, she need to go with me everywhere I go. I need to find somebody that can be at every city that I touch down in. But realistically, that's not what a child needs.
Right.
So
the stability. So dope. You're an amazing mom. I can tell. I just met you and I could just tell because stability is important with children. All right, so let's navigate a little bit more towards the music. Describe your connection to music.
Well, it started for me, like I said, when I was about 5. You know, everybody always got the stories of how their grandparents and their parents had old school parties in the house. We supposed to be upstairs in the bed. I'm down there listening to their old school music, and I started singing with them. And then everybody just, you know, from then on, it just, people listening to me, it became, and giving me their feedback, it became the fuel I needed to really start taking music serious, because I didn't even really start singing in school until I got almost to middle school, because I was that, you know, I didn't think about singing at all. So as I got older, it's definitely been, I'm sorry, I don't know, I'm going to talk so much. I don't know.
No, it's fine. As you got older, it's definitely been, what, like challenging as far as you trying to figure out how passionate you, or?
No, the passion, it took a while for me to actually feel it for myself. I love music, I always have, but it wasn't until I got that first standing ovation when I was performing, that's when I knew. Yeah.
And where was that at? Where was
that? That was actually at a talent show when I was in elementary school. And that was after I had gotten with my first music teacher that started, oh no, we need to groom her.
Right.
So once she had me to sing When You Believe, Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey.
Oh my goodness, I sung that at elementary school. I mean, not by myself, but the choir. You know how you used to have the choir in school? We sung that, yes.
And she actually, she had me singing it to like a karaoke background track. So like once I got that first crowd reaction, it was like, that's when I knew.
Right.
And I'm hoping that, you know, that momentum that I'm picking up now, that it doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I understand. I feel that. How is your personality reflected in your music?
I am a woman who, when I'm with my man, because I make a lot, most of my music is about, you know, sensual, sexual situations.
Okay, man. So, push through boyfriend.
Yes. So that's just the type of person I am. Like, I'm not to say that I'm always thinking about it, but I'm always thinking about it, and that's what connects me to the music side. You know, that type of music is the type of music that makes me feel good. So that's what I feel like is the most truest to me, and that's what shows who I am. Even though walking up to me, you wouldn't think it, but you listen to my music and you really get to know me, you'll be like, okay, yeah, that's her. That's her.
Yeah, and do you think that a lot of people, or do you feel that a lot of people can connect with that, with the love side?
I do. It's definitely getting harder to see it now because everybody's on the, you know, smash and pass, and nobody's really looking to be in a committed type of situation. But I have people out there who enjoy it, and even if they don't, at this point right now, before all of the fame and everything comes, I'm just enjoying putting out my music. So.
Do you think it's important to be versatile in that nature, as far as like being able to write different types of music or different type of songs? Sorry, as far as like love and breakup songs, because everybody, we as women, let me just let everybody know, we love a good breakup song.
We do. We
love a good breakup song.
We do. I have one out now called Ride Out. That one, it's about, it's almost 5 minutes long, and every bit of it, I felt it. Like, it's not even just from present trauma, but just a combination of everything, just all in one song.
Right.
And that's basically what I try to do. I try to take my experiences and even experiences of my girlfriends, my mother, my aunts, and I try to put it all in so that it can connect on some level to everybody.
And so with that being said, you write your own songs. What's that process like when you're writing your music?
It's very tedious because I get writer's block a lot. Like, I start so many songs, and once I get writer's block, it's like, okay, you know what? Forget this one, next beat. Forget this one, next beat. And, you know, the writing process is definitely a lot. So I do see why why artists do go the route of having ghostwriters or even having a writing team, but for me, it just feels more authentic to me to write it.
Right. Would you consider having a writer, a ghostwriter, as they say?
Maybe not a ghostwriter, but I would
Just
consider collaborating with somebody.
Yeah. Collab. Okay, so collaborating with someone isn't when they just like feature on your song. It's also like if they write.
It's also if you collaborating with someone on the lyric side of it, of writing the actual lyrics, or if you actually in there with the producer, any part of the making music process is a collaborative process, in my opinion.
Right.
But, yeah.
Okay. So since no one knows you better than you know yourself, what are some things that you feel like you need to work on in order to become a better artist?
I need to work on my presence. I've always been the kind of stand right there and belt the song out, but I'm trying to get into, that's why the song that I'm performing today, that's a little different for me. It's a different type of vibe, so hopefully it'll help me to tap into that other side so that I can, you know, have a better presence on the stage. Because everybody, not too many people sitting around just waiting to hear the music. Now everybody want a whole show, so now I got to work on the whole show.
Yeah. So you don't feel like you're as outgoing or you know, like friendly?
Not really. No, not necessarily that, but just as in when I'm performing, I'm not. I don't have too. I don't put on. I don't put on the
stage presence goes.
Yeah. So I want to work on my stage presence, and I need to work on my social media presence. I got to make sure that I'm posting and interacting with my, you know, with my folks. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a learning process, and I think we all have to get there in, you know, some form. So as long as you know, see, that's the key. As long as we know what we got to work on, I think we'll be great. So what's the best advice that someone within the music industry or someone close to you has given you?
The best advice was for me to do it for myself. For the longest time, I put everybody's praise of what I was doing or everybody's, you know, want or need for me to do it ahead of my own. And I think that's why I took a step back for a while. But after my mom passed, that's when I kind of broke down. So that way, once I built myself back up, I used my music to build me back up. So just being able to make those decisions that I need to make for myself, that's the best thing that, you know, I was given advice on. Make sure that every decision I make, be it pursuing music or not pursuing music, do it for me.
Right. That's dope. That's super dope. So do it for yourself. What's a fun fact about you that no one knows?
A fun fact is I used to be in the jazz band. When I was in high school.
A jazz band?
In my high school jazz band, I played saxophone. If you asked me to pick one up today, I probably wouldn't be able to do anything but play one note, but that's something that, it's not a bad thing, but not too many people know that about me.
Really? Yeah. In my research, I didn't know. I'm like, I was like, oh, you play instruments? Okay, super dope. So we know that okay, we going to get back into the instruments one day? No.
I'm actually thinking about picking the sax back up.
Let's do it. We got a lot of stuff to look forward to.
Yep.
Okay, if you could sign to one celebrity, who would it be? If you could sign to their label.
If anybody, I would sign to MMG.
MMG. And tell the people who MMG is.
MMG is Rick Ross. Only because throughout the whole 2010s up to now, a lot of his artists are artists from DC. Like Wale, Fat Trail. Even though Trail, I'm not too sure if he still is signed with him, he put a lot of power behind them. And being able to see that firsthand and watch how he helped, like how he pushed for them to succeed, I would like for that, to have that in my corner. And also the fact that he's been doing a lot with making sure that the financial side, making sure that artists know how to make money outside of their contract. That's somewhere I want to be.
Yeah.
Because you're teaching me how to build wealth, not just with this career. When all of this is said and done, I need to be able to make money once I'm done.
And I think that's what a lot of like groups or artists are missing in that industry is like money management and how to build wealth outside of the actual contract, like you said. So that's good. Okay, Rick Ross, she waiting for you.
I sure enough is.
Okay. Alrighty, so it's time for us to play a game that we play here on Unplugged a lot. This is your opportunity. You have the opportunity to pay homage to someone you know, a local artist, or someone you know that you're connected with in a way that's an artist as well, to win a free episode on Unplugged, okay?
Okay.
So I am going to give you a couple questions, Okay? I'm going to give you the artist, and I'm going to give you the song. And I need you to tell me what that artist did. Okay?
Okay.
Because we females. We women. All right?
So
And
you
we
gonna
can
give me the
connect.
name and
I'm going to give you the artist, and I'm going to give you the name of the song. But
And
I
I
need
have
you
to
to
tell
let
you
me
the
know
lyrics.
what happened from there. Okay? All right? You going to say it's easy. I hope you win. Look.
No, for real, I hope I win
You
because
ready
I'm a
for
little
it?
confused. I'm
You
feeling a little
ready?
blonde over here.
No, it's okay. In the song Doo-Wop, okay, what did Lauryn Hill tell us to watch out for?
Them guys and them girls.
Them guys and them girls, because what are they about?
That thing.
Okay, that thing. There we go. See, we on this.
See, okay.
My good sis. She got, okay. Next one. What did TLC tell us to stick to? What did they
The
tell us to
rivers
stick to?
and the lakes that we used to.
Oh. Do y'all see what's happening here? To my unplugged people.
Yeah.
Do y'all see TLC told us to stick to what?
The rivers and the lakes that we used to.
Don't go chasing them waterfalls,
Don't
they
do it.
said, okay? Alrighty. And on Cry Baby, the song Cry Baby featuring Megan Thee Stallion and the baby. When a female tried to brag about taking Megan's man, what did Megan say she needed?
A nigga off her hand.
Hello!
Hello, okay?
Let's go! Right there, see?
Say like that.
Yes, okay? So the winner will be announced, okay? Because you have the opportunity to let us know who that artist is. Do you know off the top of your head, or would you like us to announce it once we post this?
Once we post.
Okay, so see, y'all better look out for it because my girl, she got it. See, you're the first winner.
For real.
I'm so excited right now. See, I just knew it. Okay. Shout out to Marley, y'all.
Hey, thank
To
you.
be the first winner of the Unplugged game. Okay.
Look, okay.
Let's do it. Okay, so now we're going to wrap up the interview because we have a really dope performance by Juan Marley coming up. Let us know the song that you'll be performing.
So I'm performing an unreleased song called Siced Up.
Siced Up. Let everyone know where they can follow you and where they can stream your music.
So you can find me on Instagram at Juan Marley Official. On Twitter, I believe it's Juan Marley Music, but either way, type in WAN Marley like Bob Marley, and you'll find me. On TikTok, it's Juan Marley Official as well. So wherever you search Juan Marley, you're going to find me there.
Yep. All right. So this concludes the interview with Juan Marley for Unplugged DMV. I am Tania Dene, and we look forward to seeing you soon.